Oh my god.
The sound of the devastating drum guns going off is ridiculous.
Jumping.
I spammed that left trigger, man. It just locks on, locks on.
Look at that. That's beautiful. So, this will be a long video. I'm gonna need you guys to really pay attention. If you need to watch this back a couple times, I'm gonna try to go as in depth as I can for you guys to understand it. To start off, we're gonna need a timer. I'm gonna need you to name it. Our game start timer, we'll do 5 seconds. Pre-game are usually like a minute to 2 minutes. So going down, you want this to start at game start, yes. You can do urgent time if you want to, you know, make that like 3 seconds. The run timer text, you can put game start, and that should be good. The next thing we're going to need is the zombie spawner. Make sure you name it zombie spawner. You can use any type of zombie types. For me, I like to have use fiends as my main zombie type. You can use whatever zombie you want to. Wave timer is literally just how fast they spawn. You can have them respawn as fast as you want to. Range depends on how big and small your map is. I would adjust these based on your map size. Spawner invincibility, you want to turn that on. Spawner visibility, turn that off. Damage spawner after spawn, off. Spawn effects visibility, off. Structures at spawn location, off. I like to turn this as low as possible, like the max spawn distance. Not as low as possible, but like 1. Do not want it to spawn through walls, so turn that off. Spawn location, make sure you randomize it. And then you want to turn these off. You do not want it to start at spawn. That's what the first timer is for. And then you can have your custom zombie sounds if you want to. I would leave it on. They don't sound too bad. This timer, you want to turn on that spawn or that zombie spawner. On success of this, you want to do zombie spawner. This is why you name them. You have to name yours. This is going to be important to name. Zombie spawner, and the function is enable. Just like that. Super easy. So now this turns on that. Zombies will spawn now. Bring out a item granter. Name it. Gold granter. So right here, on grant action, keep all. You do not want to clear that. That's important to make sure you don't lose your gold when you're killing zombies. Drop item at player location. You want to turn off. Put never. Go into your functions. Grant item. You want to get granted items on the zombie spawner. The zombie spawner. So on creature is eliminated, you want to grant item. For me, I would say a good amount would be like maybe 50. I think 50 gold would be really good. Go ahead.
Hi everybody. Can't play though today. Maybe some other time. Bye bye.
Here we should have zombies now. We should be able to check that we have 50 gold per zombie kill. Should be working. And zombies are spawning. Good. That's all we need to see right there. To see your actual gold and to remove the wood and all the builds, team and settings device, make sure you grab that. Place that down. Right at the bottom of this, you should see these. You want to put no to stone, no to metal, no to that. Put yes to gold, and you should be able to see your gold count. In your island settings, I would need you to go to UI. I want you to go to tracker unranked, and then go down and you should see max trackers on HUD. Turn that to 6 or however many trackers you think you're going to need for your HUD. This is just the max amount. Doesn't mean you're going to use all the amounts. If you go here, this is another place you can turn off the wood counter, stone counter, metal counter, and you put yes to gold. Next, we're going to need a tracker. What I need you to do is rename this to zombie counter. Let's go down the settings of all the things you need to change. So stat to track, put that to event. That's how we're going to count our kills. Whatever your first round of zombies, like however much you want to spawn for the first round, this needs to be that amount. It depends on whatever you want really, but 8 is a good, a good amount of zombies. Sharing, put sharing to all. Everyone's going to be able to see the same amount of zombies killed. When target is reached, change this to do nothing. That's important. That's huge. Show on HUD, you want to turn this to list. Like right underneath me is where you should see it. Tracker title. For our tutorial, we'll do zombies remaining. show progress, you want to put remaining. So it's going to show all of the zombies. Widget, I think Slim is a good one for this. This is another huge setting that you need to have. Tracker completion ceremony. Turn this off. If you don't, you will always see the check mark and it's going to disappear or it's going to lag out. Trust me on this. Make sure that this is set to no. Zombie counter, I would put this. Zombies. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's just zombies. Maybe do it like a dark red. Increment progress. We want to increment progress on zombie spawner, and then we want to go to when creature is eliminated. Grab a damage volume, grab a health power up, and grab the down but not out device. When you finish all the zombies for that round, what we want to happen is we want to clear all zombies. Name this device clear zombies. The settings that I want you guys to have is start this off none, so it doesn't kill zombies all like right away. We just have it to none. We want to put this to max, so put it to 100, 100, and 100. This needs to cover your whole map. Damage type elimination. You want it to affect creatures, but you want to turn off affect players. You do not want players to die when this turns on. Last setting is enable VFX. Make sure you turn that off. We want to enable this on the zombie counter. So when completed, this will enable and it will kill the zombies. Heal health power up. So once you name this, heal all players at the top up here. You can turn this up to 20 or however much you want to. This just looks cool to have it like slowly increase and show as it's healing you. And then you want to put, you know, around 10 seconds. This should be able to heal you even if you have like extra health. Show, you can turn this on or off. This just has like a cool visual. I like to hear it, see the healing process. Respawn, make sure this is yes. Time to respawn, make sure this is 0. So just move that over to 0 so it's instant respawns. Turn this off. This is just annoying to hear pickup and ambient sounds. Apply this to all players so everyone gets heals. Go over to functions and you want to pick up on the zombie counter. When completed, you want to pick up. Every time the round ends, this is going to heal all players' health. The down but not out device, we want to call this the revive device. In the revive device, we want to have down but not out enabled, so yes. Use default health after revive. Put no, you can pick whatever amount of health you want to give them back. Revive time. This is a big one. A lot of you guys have a zombie maps with 10-second revive time is insane. You're not getting picked up ever, and no one is. The best amount of time is 3 seconds. Here you want to put shakedowns to none. Last man standing, you want that on. Revive player on zombie counter. The zombie counter when completed. Another thing we want to do connected to the zombie counter is we also want to disable on zombie counter. Do not put destroy spawner or you will not get zombies back over there. Eliminate creatures. You want to eliminate creatures on zombie counter. When I end the round right here, you will see my health. From 50, it will heal. The zombies will all disappear. Just add another timer. This is going to make the cycle continue. Next round timer is what we want to name this. You can put however much time you want between rounds. 10 seconds is a good amount of time. In this one, you want to set the completion behavior to reset. Timer, we can go seconds only. Timer, we can put next round. Wow. Show on HUD, you can put that on, or if you don't want to show it, then you don't have to. You can use any of these to change the font and the size. I'm gonna put bold for that one. The timer from the zombie counter. So when it completes, we're starting the actual timer. We want this timer to activate this and check how many players are in the game, because when we check how many players in the game, it's going to increase the amount that much. So if there's two players in the game, we're going to increase 2 zombies. If there's 1 player in the game, we're going to increasing 1 zombie. Pull out a player counter. Rename this device to add zombies. Do is go over to do not compare. Turn this to signal only. Only want this to activate at the end of the between round. so we can see the new zombie count. These are important settings. Make sure you do not mess these up. Include spectators, put no. Or transmit for all counted players when receiving from the next round timer. On success, we want to go into events. On counted player, zombie counter, increase target value. We want to go back here. So on success, zombie spawner, so the zombie spawner, we want to enable. We want to go to zombie counter. On the zombie counter, we want to reset progress. We want to type in clear zombies. So on success, the clear zombie function, we want to disable. This is the damage volume. We want to disable that so that the zombies can spawn again. So beginning of the game start, spawn zombies. In the round, come over here, it starts the next round timer. It's going to check this and it's going to give me 1 zombie. If you want 2 zombies per player, that is what you would do. If you want 3 zombies per player, you add another one. If you want 4 zombies per player, you add another one. If you want 5 zombies, you add another one. You will see this jump up 5 counts. Comfortable amount would be like 2 per person or 3 per person. Maybe I'll do 2 zombies per person. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, we want to show what round it is. Refresh new tracker. Place it and name this round counter. We want to put events. We want to turn this to 1. Sharing to all. When target is reached, make sure it says do nothing. Show on HUD. We want to put this to detailed. This is the round. Progress is remaining. Tiny shows a small little box, and to me that looks really cool. This is a huge setting. You cannot miss this. Tracker completion ceremony. No. Where is it? Number. Just a number. And I can turn this red. You want to increase target value from next round timer on success. You can add an audio player here. End game sounds. So playback speed, let's turn this to like 88 to make it sound creepy. Let's do 200 on that. Enable volume, whatever that is gonna make it so you can hear this no matter where you are. So just enable that one. Sync to all player audio, yes. Let's connect this, so play when the zombie counter completes. I'll move this one over in front of the timer and change this to start. And this one, you know, you can make some type of sound like next round timer on success. I think that would help, and you know, this is just another side thing, is a HUD controller. Keep this yes, and just turn off minimap. Here we go. Let me move this out the way. Now you should see the zombie counter up there and there's no map. And now we have a very cool sound. That sounds like zombies to me. That is the completed dynamic round system that you can use for zombie survival game modes. Comment some new zombie map that you are making. I would love to see any type of clips on it. Again, if you go on my Discord, you can drop it in, share it with the community. I would love to see more of this content. I appreciate you stopping by for this tutorial. And as always, have a nice day. I will see you guys later.